Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, yo, L, what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock. Why? What's up?
Hindsight time, that's what's up. Hindsight time. You already know.
Don't leave me. Trying to get my knowledge on, too.
That good old knowledge without a college, bro.
Don't be stingy with the knowledge.
You walking on slow, let's get the hard stepping.
You know what time it is. Those who don't listen, special.
Real special, real special. You know, I ain't old as I look, but I'm never too old to get that knowledge.
You are now listening to Hindsight Radio.
You're listening to Solomon's Temple on Hindsight Radio.
Hey, peace, God. What's going on?
Hey, peace, God. How's everything?
Hey, going good. How's everything with you? Got
Hey,
you
it's
up early,
good.
huh?
Yeah. Get in between. Yeah. You know, I love that Rev Ike, man. You know, heard some brothers. You know, some brothers still don't understand that we in the image of the Creator. They still don't get it. And so, you know, they be like, why y'all be, you know, greeting each other like that? You know, that's what's wrong. You got a God.
We greet each other in our proper form.
Right.
You know?
So, and I remember when we coming up, what's up, dog?
Yeah, we'll call each other that with no problem. Right. We'll call each other. We don't have a problem calling each other what's up, dog. But when we say peace, God, we get, you know, that's programming. That's what that is. It's programming.
Yeah, I mean, it's so mind blowing, and this is their thing today. Even in the Bible, they killed Jesus for that. You know, they call him a blasphemy. But I think that people they look at this finite body, and I think that's where the problem is. They don't understand that it's 6 other layers to us. And there's actually 10 more layers, but, you know, only 7 pertain to this third dimensional container. We leaving out the rest of us. And I think that the physical body, and now then again, it don't get overemphasized because people treat it so poorly. You know, because we really don't treat it that good, but then it's undervalued and then it's overvalued. You know, because you know when they put this part in the ground, they're just beginning to the next phase. You know, but I think that the identification of the physical body and not looking at the esoteric anatomy that really governs this body is what's throwing everybody off. You know, the true meaning of being a more of the 7 seas. You know what I'm saying? Being able to move. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, I'm sorry. It was here fixing my water heater.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man, I done had that trouble before. But,
yeah, man. But, you know what's funny? And I realized this for a while. We put in a lot of work to save this physical body. We put in a whole lot of work. Something that's we already know it's got an expiration date. We don't know the date exactly. We don't know the date exactly, but we know everybody's going to the same place. So what people do, they want to, I'm not saying not to eat healthy. What I'm saying is we go out our way, eat healthy, exercise. Oh, if we get fronted with life and death situations, the first thing we fear is losing this body. And
that's right.
One of the main reasons why we are in a bad situation because we didn't want to lose the body.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want to lose. We as people, they call us black here. I call us indigenous aboriginal people here. A lot of the stuff we find ourselves enslaved to is because we did not want to lose the body.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? We subjected our kids to lifetime. I used to subject our kids to a lifetime of mental and physical slavery because they didn't want to lose the body.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you realize if they really understood, because you say a lot of people, our ancestors understood spirituality better than we do. I beg to differ. I think a lot of them didn't. Because if they understood the doorways to our existence, hey, take this body. Because I know I'm coming back I'm coming back.
That's
but
right.
I'm not going to let you take this body and then hold hostage a legacy of other bodies that coming through my seed.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's a tough. A lot of people don't want to come to that realization. When Kanye West said it was a choice, damn sure it was.
That's right.
Yes, it was. Yes, it's a difficult choice. You're going to get killed. You're going to lose. But that comes from they use the one power that they had against us, our mind, right? Feared them.
That's right.
And gave them power to keep our lives, but yet we have your body as slaves, your mind as slaves. A system can't work without players.
That's right.
You got to play the game.
That's right.
We chose the losing side. Mm-hmm. You got to look at it. We got to call it what it is. You know.
That's true. I'm in agreement with you, man.
I'm like, yo, this is deep. I had people on Facebook when I agreed, and they said, "What do you mean? You're crazy. They would have died if they did this." I said, "Well, okay, they would have died, but they selfishness in keeping their life subjected all of their children to a life of all of the problems we dealing with today. Kids getting shot down in the street. You can't even get pulled over for something simple and not worry about your life being taken."
Mm-hmm.
What would have been like if we didn't allow that? We went to when we actually fought to the death. You can't kill us. You kill us all, now you ain't got no slaves. And I say that's better. That's where I think Killmonger was right. He said, "Kill me.
That's right.
I'd rather die than let you enslave me." Right. You know, that was a very powerful statement. You know, when you look at Black Panther, a lot of people didn't agree with me, but I was kind of down for Killmonger's plan.
Yeah, I would die for Killmonger too. It's just that Chad, me and him grew up together.
Yeah, you did. Who?
The
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Yeah, I thought he was from
my
South Carolina.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up a couple of like the neighborhood over from me. Yeah, I know his whole family, man. Good people, man. He a good brother, man. You know, good brother. Right. I mean, I remember him. He a good brother. You know. He did everything right, you know. So I can't see him, with people, I can't see him selling out. He just blessed.
Oh no, no, I don't believe he's selling. I'm just saying how the movie. I believe this is
yeah. Go ahead. But I know you ain't saying you sold out. I'm just talking about the Hollywood game. You know, they slam everybody in Hollywood that's successful. You know, I know them personally.
I think a lot of that's exaggeration that these boys are selling out like that to homosexuality.
Yeah,
I think that might have been the case in some cases, but I don't think all them brothers are doing that to get where they going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't believe Denzel did it. I just don't feel like he did that. You know, just looking at the type of movies he did over his lifetime, you know?
Yeah, but it tripped me out because, you know, that's you know, I know the brother and we grew up together. It's like, dang, man, I like when Kim fucking with them. That's what I was laughing about, agreeing with you. You know, it's like, oh, man, come on, you know. Like, I came to see my partner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I didn't want that, man.
They should let that ride out a little bit before they stop them. You know, like they do in other movies, they let the villain at least take out a city before they stop him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The villain gets to he take out a couple of cities. Then when it's a white villain, but a brother, he can't take out one city before y'all stop him.
And it's like everything that brother said from the start to the beginning was the only thing he did wrong was shot that woman. But everything he did was like, you know, I'm coming back to take what's mine. I'm like, wow, he started out strong. You know, he was smart. He was just, that role was just powerful, and a lot of people felt that role. You know? Right.
A lot of
even down.
Disagree with me.
Yeah, because he didn't die he died with honor.
Right.
You know. Yeah. And that goes back since the beginning of time. The samurais, you know, they were following their sword. You know, I only carry over into the each lifetime.
Right.
You know?
But he died, but he gets to come back. He goes to the ancestors. Right. So, you know, either way. Everybody has a path after this. You know, this is just a one of the stops that we, you know, in this existence. And we fear so much to lose this. And tell you the truth, this existence is a trivial existence. You know, it's not it's really the beginning stages of what's to come. You know, the challenges you'll meet in the other existences. This is the playground, basically. Although it's a tough playground. That's why we ain't gonna leave here till we get it right. We understand what this playground is all about. You know, but so many people are selling out just to hold on to this. They don't want to let go. The whole key to our existence is to let go. Let it. Hey,
that's right.
This ain't it. To let it go. Accept and let go.
It'll help a lot of things, though.
Huh?
They help a lot of things. Just, you know, even, you know, there's so many things you can let go. You know, traveling license.
Right.
You know.
A lot of the stuff we have, we don't need it all. We accumulating things that's going to rust and fade away anyway. Yeah, man. If anybody got something to say to Solomon, hit that one. Question, y'all want a reading, talk about health. This is the Health Man. Also, his number is 803-661-8945 to reach him for your health needs or any other spiritual needs. I know you say it all the time, but give them a breakdown of what all you do.
Okay, we do. Like, see, for one, you know, we have all the herbs. I mean, you know, a wide range. I mean, you know, a very vast range of herbs that we keep. We have a wide range of crystals, essential oils. We have the best herbs for real. High quality, because it's different grades of herbs. You got grade A, B, and C. And I would like to say it's some D and F, E and F quality level herbs. Some herbs, all herbs don't have the same strength. I see herbs that's old and they completely just trash. And the difference in the quality of the herb. And the quality of the herb affects the potency of the herb. We grow herbs, and we try to deal with people that grow the highest quality. We don't want herbs that sit around. Even the herbs that we have, all of them are fresh. We use them too quick for them to. We don't just have herbs that's sitting around. We don't do that.
That's a good question. What's your shelf life? You buy some herbs. What's your shelf life when you start?
Yeah, they good. Yeah, they good for a couple of years, but we don't even keep them a year. Because we use them and we direct people to them. We're not going to just let them sit around. And it's amazing because we have so many different selections to choose from. And see, like the shelf life can change based off what you keep the herbs in as well.
Right.
How you store them in containers that don't take a whole bunch of light. Because over time that'll take the potency out of them.
Right.
And see, now we live in that.
Right.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, what should you store them in? Glass jars? What's the best?
Yeah,
storage?
I like glass jars the best, and I like dark glass. I like dark brown bags. Those are good. Even if you have to have them in a Ziploc bag, I'll put them back in something dark, And I like them brown bags because they can breathe, Because we use, like, even when we dry them out, when we get them fresh and we have a nice drying process, our own process that I learned from my grandfather just growing up on the farm, We also do numerology and astrology readings, which is the most important thing you can do. There's nothing more important than that. There's nothing more important than knowing you. And I think too many people want to know everything else but themselves, and they think they know themselves, and you learn yourself as you go. But it's a lot that you don't know. It's a lot of things that can be avoided. There are things like you can minimize your trouble in your life. Most people don't know how to navigate. A lot of brothers, I understand about traveling without license and everything. I get it, and it's high science. But there's also a way to travel without the restrictions that govern you. We all got things that govern us. A lot of brothers they're in a lot of trouble with court and a lot of trouble with just a lot of stuff could avoid it if they knew how to navigate. Certain people, you just can't do certain things. Some people can take, they can ship a whole shipment of drugs across the other side of the world and they won't get in trouble. The next man can't even get down the street doing it. There's a reason for that. You
right.
know, everybody, you know,
that ain't what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you seen it in the American Games, and Frank Lucas was able to do all the worst stuff. You know,
and still, as soon as he went out his element and wore that damn fancy ass coat, he had problems.
That's when he had problems. But it's certain things that you can do, and certain things you can't do. There's certain days of the week that just work better. Certain days of the week you're going to have trouble. Certain things you're prone to, you know. Some people are prone. I see people that have, you know, accidents and things all the time. They're just prone to that, so they got to learn how to avoid certain things. But there's a way to navigate through all of that. There are certain foods that you should eat, you know. There are certain things that can prevent you from experiencing a lot of trouble. Now, the alkaline diet is good, but the alkaline diet is not going to prevent all your health problems. Your health problems are going to be prevented off your individual astrology. Daily, I see people that is diabetic don't even eat things that cause diabetes. You know, I have people that eat better than Dr. Sabi eat, and have health problems because they missing key things that their body needs that transcend race. You see what I'm saying? There's things that transcend that, and it's all based off. And when I say your astrology, I'm not talking about I'm a Pisces, I'm a Virgo. That's very low level. It's much deeper. It's deeper than your sun and moon sign and your rising sign. You know, it's very more detailed. But if all you know is that, hey, I'm a Taurus, I'm a Gemini, then that's good because that will help you to a high degree. But it's more than just that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It helps you. You know, a lot of times you see people that it's just a lot of different things that people have, and the ancients. This is how they dealt with life. This is how the ancients did it. I'm talking to one of my friends from India that I do a lot of business with. I get a lot of herbs and things because I like herbs from different regions. Most of the adaptogenic plants, the plants that have adaptogenic properties, are from India and Asia. We don't have a lot of adaptogen plants in North or South America. We have a form of ginseng, the American ginseng, and then we have some soma on this side, and a couple of mushrooms. But most of the adaptogen plants gonna come from Asia, that region, a little bit parts of Africa, but most of them gonna come from there. So I got a good connection with him. But we be talking, and Charles was like, his daughter, one of his children, about to get married, and since he's not living over there, he travels back and forth to gather his herbs and come back and to deal with wholesalers in America. And so I was working with him with his daughter. The candidate he had for his daughter wasn't going to be a good candidate for him because over there they deal with astrology. I had him laughing because his system of astrology is different from the way we do it over here. You know, there's different forms of astrology, but they all come out to the same thing. You know, it don't matter if it's Egyptian astrology, Chinese astrology, it's still going to come out to the same thing. Don't get caught up in names. You know, I'm Osiris. I'm a that's system. Or I'm a rat in Chinese. I get it. So his the one that he wants for his daughter, but he's wise enough to know that. He said that's how they do it over there, but he just don't have an astrologer he can use, and he can use in India,
Right.
And so the first person he had for his daughter, they wouldn't work together, See, in the West we believe in this love thing, which is the romantic relationship. It's nice and it makes good movies, but it don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? Now, the funny thing about it, most of us, which is still, good that we marry, and some people get the person that they supposed to be with, and what you're gonna find is it match up with them from an astrological standpoint, but their percentage of divorce is so low in these Eastern countries is because it's based off astrology. You see what I'm saying? Now, they going to have a selection, a pool that they pull from. And the pool that they pull from, they're going to try to, of course, he wanted a guy from a family that he considered a good family. The guys he wanted, his father is like a big time heart surgeon in India, and their family, has done well over there. So it makes sense for his daughter to marry. If she wanted to marry, she had an interest in him, but it's not gonna work. They'd be good on paper, but it won't be a harmonious union. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like a case. Yeah, and see, a lot of times you do case studies in USC. You see a lot of things that happen with people that's based off that, and I see this firsthand every day. A difference in diet, and it's a diet that's for you, and that's a diet that's for everybody. We get caught up in these fads and what's hyped and what the media put forward, and they trivialize astrology. It's become trivial. It's even if you look in the paper, they make little jokes about it. They don't. It's taken as this stuff is more accurate than the weather forecast. You see,
right
now. The best thing, the choice that we have is making the best of an astrological forecast, because no matter what you do, you're going to learn what you come here to do. And it has to be a hard one. It can be a hard one. Yeah, it can be a hard one. Well, a lot of people have problems. You see people with just so much. And then, like, even back in the day, when your grandparents, they wouldn't do certain things. They live by the almanac.
Yeah.
They live by the
almanac.
You cut your hair on this day. You pull your tooth on this day. Now we just so out of rhythm with the universe. We just take plants off the tree out of rhythm. We grow things out of rhythm based off the need for $1. Yeah. Everything is based off that. Today, this day you shouldn't, certain days you shouldn't do certain things, when people jumping on certain, no, don't do that, certain things you just don't do on certain days, but it's deep when you look at look at the whole thing and how most things could be just changed just by doing it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are you supposed to do for you to become the God that you destined to be? You know, how you gonna raise yourself up to the highest level? You know,
right?
What's your navigation? Even when it comes to certain days, like when certain people are born on certain days, these people was a time where they kill anybody born on this day. So they know that person gonna be a problem today to the establishment of it. Not to mention, every religion is based off astrology. All of them. Muslims praying in the East. The Christians worship it. What they think is a S-O-N, and it's really the S-U-N. You know, even in yoga, the yoga poses mimic the sun. And so we have to come to this realization that them orbs of light that we see in space, and we ain't nothing on it, because those orbs of light are within us. It ain't even up there, and nobody can go up there. And I you know, I ain't even gonna try to argue with nobody about that. If you can go up there, okay, you can go up there. It ain't nothing up there. That's a reflection of what's going on from within us. You know, those are light bodies that govern as above, so below. So now we got to look at it from a alchemical standpoint. You know, how can we match heaven and earth together? You know, how can we do that? You know, because see, we got, you got like how you feel internally. Then you got the outside influences externally. You know,
right?
So we look at it as like, you know, what's going on, how things were fair for you in 2019 is the external factor, but then you also have an alchemical governing factor inside you that influence how you feel internally during that year. So a lot of times they don't match well, and we have to find a way to harmonize that to make the year better. You know, because you know, I talked with somebody this morning, and this year is not going to be a financial year for her. This year going to be a year of spiritual growth, and that's what she's supposed to learn. Now, I'm gonna help her on the spiritual plane to get things moving for her. You know, we have to do some spiritual help to influence. But the purpose of this year is for her to grow mentally and spiritually. And so I gave her a bunch of things to study to help her base off what she has to learn for this cycle. You know, you even find that yearly your interests has changed, and what you was into last year, you might not be into this year. You know, what people, you know, you get into different things. There's a reason for that. You get into different things. What you find interesting might not be interesting. You know? So, this year, there's certain things that she must learn and deal with, but it's not going to be the big financial year. So, not to spend a lot of money.
Got a couple people with their hand up. I'm gonna get these
calls.
Oh,
great!
When we run out of time.
Let's see what's up. That's right.
716-541.
Yeah.
Peace. Hello. 716-541.
Hello.
All right.
Hey, I heard it say so.
Hold on. Yeah, I was. Hello, we hear you now.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are
you? Good.
I'm well. So I have a couple questions for you, Mr. Solomon, or Brother Solomon, however you'd like to be addressed. I want to know, what are the best herbs that you recommend for detoxing the body?
Okay. Now, that's a good question. What part of the body do you want to detox?
Mainly the blood, like the detox, like a full body detox. Yeah.
Okay. So if your emphasis is on the blood, sarsaparilla, and there's several forms of sarsaparilla. I like the
So you say you like sarsaparilla?
Yes, I like the Jamaican form, the Honduran form, and the Mexican form. You know, those are really good for detoxing your blood. The Indian form is good, but I find those other two forms be better. Okay. For your blood, and they're good for balancing. Those three forms are good for balancing your hormones as well, male and female hormones. Okay. So then we got the yellow dock, which is an outstanding blood builder. It probably has arguably the most iron out of per ounce than any other plant. The yellow dock.
The yellow dock?
Yes, that definitely builds your blood. You know, as well as sarsaparilla, but yellow dock is a major blood builder. The dandelion leaf is good for the blood. The dandelion root is good for the blood too, because it's really good for your liver. The burdock is out. Yeah, the burdock is outstanding. Not only does it purify your blood, it does amazing results for shrinking tumors and cysts, and those are really good. There are a lot more, but those are easy to find and they extremely effective. You know, you'll be happy with those. Okay.
And is there any specific order to take them? Is it okay to take all that stuff together, or is that not recommended?
Yeah, you can take it together. You can take it separate. They're good.
And I know
way.
you mentioned.
Go ahead.
Okay. You mentioned that you sell the fresh herbs as well. Do you have a website where we can, purchase them?
Yes. Well, you can call out. Well, we don't have all our. It's a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff you have to call and see, because there's a lot of stuff we don't have available on there like that, because it's so much stuff we have. But our number is 803-661-8945.
Okay. All right, and then if we call, I can just ask.
Yes, we have those. Okay.
All right, and that was 803-661-8945.
Right, and we're located on 6615 Two Notch Road.
All right, and this is in
Columbia,
Georgia?
South Carolina.
No,
that's
Columbia,
South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess I'll have to stop by when I take a trip out to South Carolina.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So now I'll call.
We can definitely feel whatever you need.
Okay.
Mhm. All right, sis.
Yeah, and that was her last question. Okay, good.
Yes, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
okay,
thank you.
All right. All right. 347-319.
Peace to the gods.
Peace to the God. What's going on?
Peace, God. What's going on?
How you doing, now, King?
Doing good. Doing great.
Peace, God. How's, you know what I mean? That's what's good, God. Hey, man, I just called to say thank you, man. You know, again, man, for putting out them remedies, man. You know,
Yeah,
like they say, that hindsight radio shit don't work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're talking about.
Word life,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you brothers, man, bringing this shit to the
Yeah,
forefront,
appreciate you.
man. Standing up, you know what I mean? And letting it be known, man. Let people know, man. You want that remedy? Come get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it, man. It's there. You know what I mean? Really understand, overstand, and know what it is. You know? I'm in the process right now. You know what I'm saying? Working on my 9-8. You know what I'm saying? I got my EIN. You know what I mean? Got that going.
That's good.
You know, the original CPN, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I thank you, brothers, man. I'm, you know, staying on top of my math, man. Showing my love, showing my support, B. Showing my thanks and my gratitude.
You got any health questions you got for the brothers?
Well, you know what, man? I was just listening to the brother. I wanted to ask him. I was writing down what he was saying about the yellow dock and the burdock and the sarsaparilla, but he mentioned something about the leaf of another plant. What was the
dandelion?
The dandelion. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. See, that plant got a very interesting chemistry. You know, real interesting chemistry. It's, you know, a lot of people, like the blood, like the kidneys, is really good for the kidneys.
Okay.
Very good for the kidneys. The leaf and the root. And, you know, it's amazing what it do for the kidneys. And what I like about all of these plants, they don't just purify you; they actually add and build to you. You feel strong with them, you know. You know, people don't have to be on a dialysis machine.
Right,
you know?
Right. And I was listening, and I started to do the maple syrup with the oh man. And you got so many remedies, bro. It's crazy. Oh man,
with the cayenne pepper.
Maple syrup. I even got my shorty doing the maple syrup. She's like, "Yo, I'm telling you, that shit clean you out." You know what I'm saying? Stop messing with that high fructose corn syrup and shit. Fuck your blood up.
Right.
Yeah, I would use maple syrup.
Yeah,
man.
Make sure you
it's worth paying fucking $8.
You know, is not really all maple.
Huh?
You know, maple syrup is like they be having it now. What's the consistency of maple syrup when it's in its purest form?
I like that.
Yeah.
Like
what
that.
is the consistency, Solomon, of that?
Yes, I like. And see, the best one is that amber, grade B. It's on
amber grade B. Okay, yeah, that joint is like $8 to $12, but it's worth it because that shit is good, man. If you could, all you need is a capful, and that shit is like you feel it immediately, like
now,
oh shit.
Now we got this lady that this lady, she had me laughing because she's a farmer, but I didn't think, you know, I thought she was just selling the product. It's this black lady that we deal with, but we get our honey from her, and you know, this lady is amazing, but she has that raw, perfect honey. And now that one has when you say the consistency, it is solid. It don't, you have to heat it up to melt it, and it don't really taste as that sweet, but it's amazing that the health benefits you can get from using it. It's an antibiotic. It's so much you can do with it. You know, I poured a splinter out my granddaughter's hand with that honey because it has a good drawing action, and you can take it and soothe your throat. It was funny because I get them a little teaspoon, like a little half a teaspoon for their little throat. And, usually you think the kids be wanting honey, but it don't taste as sweet. It don't got that sweet taste like that. So a lot of people don't like it. And it's more pricey than other honey, but it's a natural antibiotic.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So this ain't that honey in the bee honey.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Whereas they put the honeycomb itself in the jar, and it's like $16 for the whole honeycomb.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and it looked like a kind of like beeswax a little bit.
Yeah.
Before you melt it. Yeah, that's the best. Then they got one that's even greater than the one we have, and it's called the Manuka honey. And that one is double the price of the one we have. And it's like, you can, it's pricey, but it's called the Manuka honey. Yeah, that's the best. And that grade B maple syrup. But that's a good one. Because the one that the brother was talking about on the phone was he mixed it with the lemon juice and the cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper is an amazing plant.
I like cayenne pepper.
Oh yes.
Now,
I use
before
that.
we go, I had a question. What about people who have issues, had a stroke, or they have well, I know that main reason for that is dehydration. But
right.
What do they do?
Yes. Like, for one, you have to feed the brain with nutrients. You have to feed the nervous system with nutrients. You have to make sure that the blood is the quality of the blood is not so thick, and you don't need blood thinners to correct that, And one thing you can use, like you were saying, like the maple, the cayenne and maple syrup, but we use plants like butcher's broom. They keep the blood circulation, and that prevents them clots. The horse chestnut, brain herbs like gotu kola, ginkgo, brahmi, ashwagandha. These are outstanding brain herbs. Elderflower cleans out the brain cavity where your focus. Guaco is outstanding for keeping the blood thin. It's a lot of plants you can use, that's good for that. And what's interesting is they don't even taste bad. One of my favorites is the holy thistle, or they call it blessed thistle. And even one of the
peace God, what they call it? What do they call it?
Which one?
They call it what? You going so fast. I'm writing while you talking.
Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry, brother. Let's see. Which one did you get?
Where you left off at? Where I got when you started with the brain herbs. When you started with the ashwagandha, the golden chestnut. Yeah. Well, see, the horse chestnut help more with circulation and keeping the blood thin. Cause see, you gonna want plants that help the blood circulate good. That's good. And see, the holy thistle, I love that a lot. That's good for the heart and the brain and the blood. I mean, it's the bliss thistle, like even a little wicked Pope, they gave him a name of it, Saint Benedict. One of them, I ain't disrespecting the Catholics. I know some of them brothers. I had this African sister, she told me she was
married to the Pope, so you know, I be forgetting how some people take that stuff so serious, you know. But they named it after him. You know, it's such an amazing plant. You know, it helps with blood circulation. It'll equalize the pressure if it's too high, too low. I mean, it's an outstanding plant. You know, but you have to use certain things because one thing to build up the area and keep the blood flow, but then sometimes you have to clean out the brain, you know, with elderflower and guaco, you know. But
let me ask you something, right? If you have like a plaque build up, or somewhat of a plaque build up in there, like in the artery, what will help to break that down?
Yeah. So one thing that helps with that is that the butcher's broom. That help cleanse the area. See, any like we were telling us, any blood purifier will help with that. But then the butcher's broom keeps the integrity of the arteries strong. Black walnut leaves keep this integrity. You don't want the veins and the arteries to be weak. The lily of the valley cleans out that brain, but you got to be careful with that one. That's a very strong, powerful plant. Now that should be used in situations when somebody then had a stroke, and it'll correct that problem. But you know, some of the problems is that people occur when they start taking these pharmaceutical drugs, and they kind of throw off the chemistry in itself anyway.
Right, because they're synthetic.
Yeah, and they keep you in that state. Mm-hmm.
Right.
The body doesn't absorb anything. It's just like a what they call it when they run a placebo, the fake ass clinical trial.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
AKA the Jedi mind trick.
After 11. Yeah.
Okay.
That I was.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. But did I answer all your questions, brother?
Peace, God.
Yeah, that answer all the brother questions. I just wanted to make sure I got the brother right before we end.
Yeah. Did you have any more questions, brother?
Nah, that's peace, God. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. Peace to the God.
Man, next week, same time, every Wednesday,
that's
10 a.m.
That's right.
The numbers were pretty good for the first day on 10 a.m.
Yeah. That's what
we just keep putting it out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
peace.
so they can,
I'll check you out a little bit later.
Peace, God. Yeah, you know I got an appointment, so peace.
I know you got to make your rounds.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Hey,
peace.
appreciate you, brother. Peace.
All right, thank you.